Tonight on VHS, it's the 20th anniversary of Walt Disney World, hosted by John Lithgow. You better be funny, John Lithgow. You're a funny person. You better be funny on this.
Drop into our televoid and watch as we all get annoyed with videos found from the past and references that sure don't last. Watch most things we would avoid, see old ass stuff that's been destroyed. What's the worst that can go wrong? All we do is launch a lot. Celebrities at the sky dome, fire safety in your home, a bunny haunting in your dreams, an octopus who's smoking weed, Michael Eisner, Danny Kaye, Ernest Furries being gay, Disney parks, Winnie the Pooh, Tweedle Sash, Charlotte's Jazz, What's the worst that can go wrong? All we do is launch a lot.
You know what? I honestly think at some point Mischief Theater is just going to sue me.
Time-
Hey there,
time-
welcome to...
Oh no!
What? What happened? Welcome to Screen Halls VHS, the void of horrible stuff. Sans one member. As you can see from the screen that says no signal. Right before this started, Matthew...
Yeah, this is not a bit. No.
This is not a bit. Matthew's power just went out. I think a lot of people across North America are experiencing high winds and rain and stuff, and the wind knocked out his power for his whole area. So he might be back. We'll see. We had a bit planned for the intro, but unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. Heyo, and hi to everybody else. This is VHS, the retro riffing show where we watch old videos and make fun of them. You know what else? I forgot to trigger the trivia question for the intro. But the opening of our thing said 6-month anniversary cupcakes as a joke, but it is actually our 6-month anniversary since we started doing this show.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How time flies.
And we've only done like one episode a month or
On
less.
average, yeah.
One episode every 2 months, maybe even 3 months.
I think
This is episode 6. So we're
Yeah.
averaging one a month. It's just sometimes we do them in bursts. And we
Listen, it's not our fault. We were already rich and could just do this like endlessly. Like I can't. I'm not some college student who can live in his parents' house during the summer and then stream from there.
Yeah, fair. We do not have that Mr. Beast money, but if we did, boy howdy, it would be nice.
Yeah, we'd also be opening fake ghost kitchens with terrible burgers. Anyways, today...
Right.
Oh, we should introduce ourselves. Welcome. I'm not the Mind Mangler. I'm a Mind Mangler. Tyler Mann.
I'm not associated with him, Tom Mordred.
I'm not sure if Matthew is here or not. Ben Harris?
And Matthew's not here. Today we're watching the 20th anniversary of Walt Disney World, hosted by John Lithgow. Oh, sorry, I forgot there's one extra member of our team. Of course, it is Tubbs the Goat.
Yay, our favorite boy.
Who's still here. Hi, Tubbs. Tell
Hello.
us.
It's me, Tubbs the Goat. I sound like that funny gnome from the Half-Life videos on Twitch.
His collar is forever
The
broken.
next person who's gonna sue us.
Is Wait Radio
Yeah.
TV. This is freely available. That's just the voice they picked for the gnome.
Yeah, but you're the one who's drawing attention to it. That specific combination of that voice as a gnome belongs to Wayne Radio TV.
Well, that means we're just directly parodying
Incorporated.
it, and therefore are protected under fair use. No, I have no idea.
Anyways, Tubbs, do
You
have
can't get
anything-
blood from a stone. Don't sue us.
Is that a term?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
There's a
legal
Doctor
term.
Who episode where there's stones that do have blood.
No, they drink
The
blood.
stones of blood.
The
yeah.
Stones of Blood. That was part of the
Oh.
Key to Time series. We're not going to get into that at this point. But when the 20th anniversary gets boring and we need something to talk about,
Oh, okay.
I'll bring it back up. Yeah.
All right, Tubbs, do you have anything to say about Walt Disney World's 20th anniversary?
I
Yeah.
love Walt Disney World. I was actually there for the 20th anniversary.
Oh yeah,
What? That was like, what do you mean, oh yeah?
because he was born there.
Yeah, but that was like 30 years ago. He's not that old.
We don't know that.
We don't believe you, Tubbs.
I thought goats live forever. That's why they have like the old. That's why they have the old beards and the long horns, and everyone's like,
No,
he's an
no.
old goat.
That's
Tubbs,
just-
there's no way you were there.
I was. Here are some photos of me.
Ooh, that color needs help.
What was
Okay,
that?
so I'm getting airdropped a couple files here. Let me...
What? Where's Tubbs in this photo?
Oh,
Oh no!
there he
he's
is.
right over there.
All right, that's nice. Hi, Tubbs.
I like how he's there twice now. Also, I don't like skin suit Mowgli. It looks
You would-
very creepy. Can we
Wait,
just talk
wait.
about like yeah? Thank you.
no.
Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
No,
the
no, thank
walrus
you.
from Alice in Wonderland. Everyone's favorite character, the
Wait,
walrus.
Just-
He's right above the
Oh,
white rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Rare costume.
Huh. Neat.
I will say this zooming in on this photo of Tubbs is very bad because it shows how lazy I was drawing him. Now, I think I'm going to redraw Tubbs and actually give him the right color scheme.
I mean, it looks better from back here. Like, it's fine.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that clearly looks photoshopped, unless Tubbs happens to have more than one photo.
I also believe they shave Tubbs' horns or something like that. Or maybe he's a species of goat that doesn't have horns.
So he doesn't stab people?
Yeah, well, that's what they're for. And he would use them for that if he grew them because he's a goat, and that's just what they do. It's not their fault. Their brains are made to do that. Anyways.
I do
Or
also
else
have a
if you can
second
Tubbs.
one here.
Yeah, show us.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
This is like a Where's Waldo? Where's
Wally?
Where's Tubbs?
Hey, Chad, if
Oh,
you
I
can
see
find
him.
him, let us know.
I see him. He's,
Where?
He's
What?
zoom in on the left there.
on the...
There
Oh
he
my
is.
gosh.
He's watching the parade. All right. Wow, look how big he is. He was a big goat back then.
Yes, I do realize now that his head is massive compared to the people.
Yeah,
that are
you look at the look at this guy in the pink shirt for scale. Tubbs is easily the size of a pony.
It's like his head would be up here, so this is like up to this guy's belly. Holy cow.
Well, look
Yeah.
at where his feet are. He's standing behind.
Okay,
the
no, that's like way
he's
further
one
back.
person.
Okay.
He's a little further back. That means
So
he's
like
even
there.
bigger.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
He's straight up like he's straight up someone's pet horse they brought to Disney World. Anyways,
Tonight on
I also
VHS, the men who stare at goats.
the only other thing I was going to point out was there was the guy with the purple shirt. I don't know. There's something very funny about him being caught in this pose in this photo.
Whoa! Like we were accusing him.
Yeah.
Freeze! Oh, I didn't do it. I'm going to be honest. I don't think this bit was that funny, but I'm glad that we've gotten enough. I'm glad we got enough jokes off of it. Yes, if you've seen this, man. I should have slipped Christopher Eccleston as the doctor in there.
That would have been good.
Ooh, that'd be neat.
Yeah. They don't call him Tubbs for nothing.
Fair.
Because he's huge.
Oh, I thought it was just because he wanted the popcorn.
I don't know why they call him Tubbs. We never asked.
There's no. Who cares? It's just what they call him.
Hey,
Okay,
Tubbs, why do
we'll
they...
talk to you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a
Never
touchy...
mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Anyways.
A Tubbs by any other name would be rubbed just as sweet. There we go.
Aww.
A Tubbs by any other name would be rubbed as just as sweet. That's too wordy to make into a T-shirt.
Romeo
I'll give you
and
an-
Tubbs.
Romeo and Tubbs.
A goat of a goat of
A goat of Verona. Two goats of Verona.
Mac Tubbs.
Goat has another term now as well.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People call people
I
that.
think I have a Matthew.
Oh.
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 Let me...
Have we stalled for long enough? There's power.
Yay! Oh, and Matthew's get it. Can we hear him?
Oh.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
We have audio!
Oh.
Hey! Audio and
Matthew's-
video, look at that!
And Matthew's gotten into the April Fool's spirit by wearing a Christmas outfit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Did you know?
Is he frozen?
This isn't a this isn't April Fool's Day outfit, guys. I've been in this room for 3 months. You guys
Oh my
really
God.
need to check your
Oh,
emails.
Did we lock the... I didn't... God, we left him in there for 3 months?
My CompuServe account isn't running anymore.
Oh
I
my...
get, I get very high for these. You can't expect me to remember anything.
That is 100% accurate. He's time traveling.
I am
Okay,
so
well,
sorry.
We'll make it up next time.
I mean,
Welcome,
aren't we
Matthew.
all
Yes.
traveling through time?
We're all traveling
I
through
suppose.
time, and we're all raw. So we're going to start the show now.
What the hell did I miss? I was gone for 10 minutes.
You missed mostly banter.
Tyler, we might all be raw, but one of us is baked.
All right, so we're going to start. What does anyone have? Has anyone watched the 20th anniversary of Walt Disney World hosted by John Lithgow before?
I don't think I have.
Matthew?
I'm excited.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
All right, then.
Matthew was the only one I would have expected to actually have seen it.
Yes.
All right.
Sweet.
Well,
So we're going in raw on this. Love it.
let's do it, boys.
let's go to the concession stand and go to the screening room.
Yes, I apologize for being late. It's definitely due to a power issue and not at all to the fact that I put $3,000 on Florida Atlantic.
It's a sports thing.
In your computer.
Oh,
bet money.
crap.
Oh no! You put the disc in your DVD player instead of in your computer, Ben.
I thought I put it... Hang on.
I don't know why Tom is laughing so hard at this.
Because this is such a like, I don't know why this is such a strange bit. It exactly resonates with my humor.
Oh, how about now?
Oops,
Oh, what the... Let me dust it off. Damn, what the hell?
This is just a genuine mistake at this point.
All right.
As opposed to all the other ones, which were
I
so
think I got
very
it.
much planned.
There we go.
Oh, and of course.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Sam.
Sam.
Thank you, Sam. Disney Diary.
Oh my God!
Another party celebrating Walt Disney World's 20th birthday.
Is he gonna say it?
Say the line.
Hello, I'm Michael Eisner.
Yay!
I'm supposed to meet the Disney gang here to watch tonight's special. This must be
Where's our hello
the
thing?
hard to believe that it's been 20 years since the Magic Kingdom was officially
And you
dedicated to
still have
Walt
the
Disney World
hello
in
trigger
Florida.
thing?
No, I lost that. I did this
Think about the
instead.
Hundreds of millions of people who have visited and enjoyed the fun at Disney
Hi,
World.
I'm Mickey Mouse,
Our challenge
and
for the
I'm
future is to
proud
try
to be
to
at
make the next 20
Disney
years even
World.
better. Hi, guys.
Oh, you were close.
birthday, Michael.
Mickey, it's not my birthday, it's the birthday of Walt Disney World.
Sure.
Michael's a little older than 20.
Aren't you Walt?
You guys are confused.
No, he's gone, Mickey. Where'd he go?
What?
I can't believe they throw Walt Disney. Oh,
Michael, here's a piece of birthday cake.
No, Mickey, you don't get
It
it.
was red and yellow
It's
and
not my
green
birthday.
and...
And scarlet and black and ochre and peach. I could do the whole thing.
And Doc
Cake,
Marine.
please. Yeah.
Not
Can I
bad.
have the cake back? Now the roll, Goofy.
The roll.
Get the roll.
I think Goofy's high too. Look at his islands.
Come on, give it here.
Stop stripping Eisner!
Take the roll back before the store closes. Come on, gang.
What is this, the JPEG era? Holy crap.
wow.
I can eat it too.
Hey.
Yes.
You know what, though? We can say what we want about Michael Eisner. At least he was trying. At least
yeah.
he knew he was a businessman who was out of his element and said, okay, I have to make bold decisions.
Yeah. Michael Eisner
Yay.
tried.
Oh, I missed all
Period.
these things.
Create more joy for generations to come.
Holy
Oh, I do not miss Skylinescope. Never mind.
What was that?
That was a show at Epcot.
Oh.
The Disney World mascots would fly in on these, like, on those, what's it called, the rickshaw?
Like a flying rickshaw? Like a glider?
Yeah, they would. There was an airfield set up near Epcot where they would take off.
I jumped at the chance. Now, I'm sure you've heard a lot
Gosh,
about
he looks
Walt
so
Disney
young.
World. Maybe you've even been there.
And yet so
I
old.
mean, this is about the point where he stopped aging, because he still looks like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Get down! Oh, well,
People standing on top of things they shouldn't.
The number one
John, you stand up there long enough, you're gonna run into Tommy Toon!
Who took it off? Who took it off the bingo card? Oh no! We took that off the bingo card.
You know, this is really a treat for me.
Colin,
Like
not
everybody
Curry.
else,
Yeah,
I
you're
grew
right.
up
I'm getting
images
paid
of
today.
Disney on television, movies, everywhere. In a way, Disney has helped me stay a kid all my life. Now, I'm an actor. But on this trip,
Actor.
the only role I'm playing is myself.
But I only play one on
Wide-eyed
television.
tourist, doting dad, middle-aged kid who just can't seem to grow up. And being
This
an
is
overgrown kid, I've never
before
quite lost
Third
my
Rock from the Sun.
curiosity.
Oh.
Now, when I came here,
Good.
sure,
In
I wanted to
1991, this
ride
was the year I was
rides
born.
and
Third
see
Rock
the
didn't start till like
sights, but also
1988.
I wanted to know what went into creating this place that I've heard so much about.
Money.
What I've learned is there's a reason Walt Disney World is the #1 vacation destination on Earth, and the reason
Money.
is very simple. They planned it that way. And what they've created here is like no other place.
And now
I've
the state of
ever
Florida
seen.
is going to tear it
Walt
asunder.
Disney called
Except
it
they
the
aren't.
greatest dream. And considering how many
Thanks,
dreams
Prince.
Disney
Thanks,
brought to
King
life,
Charles.
that was saying something.
I love that
Beginning,
that's
this place
relevant
was
now.
designed
Good
to
grief.
be
Oh, that parade
organized.
float sucked.
What the Walt Disney
Oh, that
Company
bear
has
show
created is
sucked.
more than a
Attraction!
collection of theme parks. It's an entire themed world. A world that blends imagination and
A world of
storytelling,
Walt
built
Disney.
Getting
with
an entropy
painstaking
machine
planning and
vibe from
detailed
this. Like it's gonna
construction.
zoom out and
And
it's
then
gonna be on like a
showcases it.
Oh,
destroyed
oh,
television
Good
set.
attractions. I saw the
The
World
result
Showcase.
is what some people have called
Oh,
the
yeah.
art form of the 20th century.
Dead attractions, being able to see the
The
Epcot
Walt
ball from
Disney World
Japan.
story starts where all great stories do.
Hey,
In
what
the
once
beginning.
was will be
This
again.
one began
Yes,
3,000 miles
death to
west of here
tacos.
in an orange grove in California.
Oh, that building's
Where the
gone
fact
now.
is, there never would
That's
have
a
been
Club
Walt Disney
33
World
building now.
if there
Oh,
hadn't
wow,
been
yeah.
a Disneyland. So let's go back to the beginning of the story.
We
Where,
can't
Tom?
talk about
Once
this
upon
without
a
showing
time
stock
in
footage of Walt.
1954. As a child,
It's gonna happen.
working at
Oh,
Springs
it's gonna
Hotel,
happen.
I remember watching television every Sunday night.
Is he gonna say the
Showing
words?
Disneyland.
Well, here's
being
reused
built.
footage.
Oh, we're not up to
Kids
that. They're
dreamed
talking
of
about the
someday
start of the
going
TV
there.
show. All
What
the
an
parks under
amazing
construction.
place. Every component was
Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
wait.
I'm glad
Now
that
we're up
costume's
to the
dead.
Come on.
as we say in Hollywood.
Give me the Walt
Like a
line.
Disney movie. Walt Disney gathered together
Do it.
architects, engineers,
Do
and
it.
storytellers, and named them Imagineers. Together, they planned Disneyland to be the first
They need to do this
Come on, you've got all these people
Hey,
in a happy
just-
place.
Main Street
Just in
USA,
case- Just in
Adventureland,
case someone has never heard of Disney World
Tomorrowland,
before.
Why would they be watching that?
Disneyland.
I
It's just
don't
on
understand
TV.
Disney World. Let's take you through the
Every
history of
detail in every
Disneyland.
land was designed and
I mean,
directed to match.
fair
its
Because
ish.
Walt went to Disneyland
Like
and went,
magic,
I can do
from start
better.
to finish,
And then he went to Florida.
Disneyland was built in just 1 year.
I thought he was gonna say one day for some
I like
reason.
how they say
I know
that
that's
like
not
it's
right,
an
but I just was
accomplishment.
Right in front of
Oh,
my
that
TV.
Mickey with the
Oh,
butt.
wait.
With 29
Come on,
cameras
Thin
rolling,
Mickey.
the television broadcast on that July 17th.
Oh, here it comes, here it comes.
At the time, the biggest live
Come on!
action in history.
Run over the spaceman.
And look who's riding
Hey,
the various
Fest Parker.
cars. Frank Sinatra. Hello, Franco. Who's
Bye,
that?
Frank.
Come on, yeah. Go
That's
hit
not
this
him.
man.
We got people honking behind him.
Hit this guy.
Hello, Sammy.
Hey.
In 1955, the role I'm playing today as your host was taken by Art Linkletter.
Because I wasn't
They didn't
born
ask
yet.
me, I was available. I guess they just didn't want a 10-year-old
Push,
host.
push.
And there the boat is christened, and it starts.
You didn't christen the boat, you christened the dock.
In the world of America.
Yeah, you have to hit the
One of
front of the
Linkletter's
boat.
Co-hosts
Well,
was
they're
a
not gonna
movie
show
actor,
it.
Pretty well known in those days. A fellow named
Ronald Reagan? The actor?
Yes, we already had that joke.
Of time and into our very historic past.
Mr. Crockett, tear down this wall.
This is
Planning were evident everywhere.
Now that's all Star
Even the
Wars.
employees were part of the story. Walt called them cast members.
Hey, look, you can actually
Because in
see
his
the
mind,
front of the
everyone
Haunted
working at
Mansion.
Disneyland
Oh my
was part of the
gosh, yeah.
show.
That was a big fucking
their
tent.
wardrobe
Which means he's
part of the
walking
theme.
in a precarious place.
May I help you?
That guy's never.
Am I
Had never
overreacting?
seen before. And see it there.
Did I say it right?
1955 and 1963,
Aaron
over
says
30
Lie.
million people visited there.
I mean,
Listen,
that's
he's
fair.
a dead old
8 years,
fuck,
the
alright?
population of Orange County, California tripled. Disneyland's 90 acres were soon hemmed in on all sides by hotels
What are we
and
going to talk about
restaurants
Disney World?
that kept
We're already
Walt
like,
Disney from
this
acting on
special's
the
only
ideas
40
running
minutes
rampant
long.
through his mind.
Well, we're gonna get there. We just have to
Disneyland was a
explain why
huge
Disney World
success,
even
but
exists.
Walt
Because
had
we have,
even
if we have
bigger
Disneyland, why did we
and
make
no
Disney
one was
World?
more hip to the emerging
Yes.
technologies
Why is this
of the
night different from
information
all other
age
nights?
than Walt and
We eat
his
Herosis?
Imagineers.
Hey, hey, I'm not giving up bread till
1960s,
Wednesday.
Walt Disney was the
I
commander.
think they just
of the
false
eighth
advertise
largest submarine
that
fleet
the
in world.
animatronics are somehow like
What?
robots.
Yeah,
His deliberate
What, because of the-
attack on the island of
20,000
Tahiti
leagues. You
got
have
him
the
a-
most functional,
let him
8th
charge
most
the
functional
war.
submarines in the
American
world.
spirit.
That's
His renown
insane.
was such that presidents
Probably
Because those were real subs.
came
Like they were
calling him.
on a track, but they
No
were
matter
real
how
subs.
grand his guests, he was always just plain
Yeah, but
Walt.
then anybody can build
When the
like a
King of
toy
Belgium
submarine.
visited Disneyland, he asked
Yeah, but
Walt,
that's not a real
"Why the
submarine. That's a
Right,
toy
you, like,
submarine.
if you
That's
took
what
those
I'm
subs
You can
off
build
the
a
track
real
and
small
dropped them in the
submarine.
ocean, they would function.
Yes.
was Walt Disney. In the next few years, Disney tapped his Imagineer's talent for turning technology into entertainment, threw in a touch of his own magic, and dreamed up Walt Disney World, the grandest plan he had ever had. In 1964, Walt set in motion two major projects that would make his new dream come true. First, he created 4
turn men into robots
for the New York World's Fair. Then, later that year, very quietly, Walt began buying land. Lots of
under
land.
fake names so we can get it cheap. I can't believe that's true.
In another
I love that
county,
worked.
This one in Florida. On November 15th, 1965, Walt announced his company's plans for Florida.
Well, I'm very excited about it because I've been storing these things up over the years.
Walt wouldn't live to see
Mr.
his great dream
DeSantis,
unfold.
take down those pants.
Before he died in December of 1966, he made a film outlining his
You're thinking of
grand
Funhouse.
Here in Florida, we have something
Elise does that as one of her impressions. They ask her to do They ask her and
all the ideas and plans we can.
I'm very surprised we get the blessing of size, but not to all who come to this happy place.
anyways, it was at least Willem who did it. To your brain.
6 miles tall. Holy cow.
Down here is where we'll put the minor league baseball stadium. All the way up there, DVC Resort. We won't know what that means for a while, but trust me, there are going to be a lot of them.
And only 25% of the land is actually buildable. It's true. That's the reason they haven't built more shit. It's because it's not stable land.
Awesome challenge, like an artist.
Also,
hired to
they
paint
agreed
his
that I think
Imagine
at least
yourself
like
facing that
2/3 of it,
huge,
or
empty
half
canvas.
of it would
Where do
be
you start?
just for
Well,
conservation.
the Imagineers started
Yeah.
with the thing that
Right,
people
that's how they get away with
wanted
building.
I just remember
so
hearing
much
that like the
stuff.
5th gate
Only
will
bigger,
never happen
more
because there's
advanced.
no
The
actual
big difference
place
was
where
that
they
in
could build it
Florida,
big enough.
They had all the room they needed. They could create and control.
Oh my god!
Wow.
My mind briefly was like, what? How did he do that?
Magic Kingdom.
Green paint, well done.
From the start, Walt Disney World would be a completely master-planned environment.
Like, you've said that, now I'm just like, dang, that's
Everything
actually a
would be
really cool way to do that. Like, he
Roads,
just, like, put green paint on a
waterways,
canvas and then
buses,
green screen it out to the...
telephones,
Exactly,
player.
yeah.
That's really
everything down
clever.
to the buttons on
That's
the
what
cast
it's
members'
what I did with the
costumes would
Psychonaut
have the
spiral
Disney
on my
touch. The
backboard.
people who brought it to
I
life,
just green screened
from
out the green.
conceptual stage
Like that,
to engineering,
it makes sense to me to do that in
art
digital,
direction,
but doing it
and
with, like, physical
were the
paint is just such a...
Imagineers.
Oh, I would have never thought of
Like
that.
Disneyland, there would be an overall theme for each.
I will say,
God, I hope there's
I want to know.
On a more
I want to be the
global
person
scale.
who gives the Imagineer the
Construction
assignment.
began in
I needed to draw this
1967.
really sexy
Roy
portrait
Disney
of Nixon.
postponed his retirement after Walt died in order to carry on with the company's plans for the Florida property. Roy was Walt's older brother, and in many ways, his guardian angel.
Did we skip
little
right
bit.
over Walt?
Also,
died?
his
Extravagant ideas with the common sense of a Kansas City banker.
I don't think we
which is
skipped
what
it,
he
I just
was
don't think we
before
covered
Walt
it.
sold him on another line of work. In fact, it was Roy's idea to name the Florida property after his kid brother. It was always planned
died?
to be called Disney World. Roy insisted that it be called Walt Disney World. From 1967,
And then
Actually,
we'll
never
never
knew that.
uphold any of our
1971
ideals
opening,
after that.
Roy was the guy. Sitting in on creative meetings and tending to the business side.
What
as
if we
well,
made Tomorrowland
he was the
shit?
driving force.
Yeah.
The Magic Kingdom opened on October 1st, 1971. More than a mere 76
This is the
trombones,
worst
this
episode of Timekeeping I've ever
1,076-piece marching band, directed by Music Man composer Meredith Willson, led a parade down Main Street, USA, as thousands and thousands of
Holy
guests
cow.
stormed the gates.
That
But all
that
who came
road
to
is
this
awesome.
happy
Disney's
place were left
Imagineers had surpassed
unwelcomed.
everyone's expectations.
What did they say
The
about
tallest mountains in the state of Florida are both at Walt Disney World. Big Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain.
and Tron
This was
Mountain?
before Splash.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride.
Where did you get a ride
You
from?
step inside the
That comes
Magic
out of the
Kingdom
building
and you're
behind
in
you.
You got to ride out of that
Disney's
bar.
world. Walt used to say that he wanted no contradictions in his company's designs.
So why is Monsters Inc. in Tomorrowland? Okay? It's not the future.
That Walt himself grew up in.
It's an alternate reality.
Everything you see reinforces that turn of the century feeling. You know how a good story sweeps
Why is
you
future
along with
version of Tron
descriptions of the
next
way
to
things
Space Mountain,
look,
which is
sound,
retro
and
1978?
smell? Well,
None of it
why
makes
seem to be
sense.
like that?
It should have been Retrotron.
Why didn't they?
Designed
Is
to
the Penny
create an
Arcade
illusion
still
that
there?
makes you forget for
It's
while
not a real
the
penny
outside
arcade, it's a
world.
shop.
A good
But can you
story
use
also
the
draws
Penny
you in,
Arcade?
Makes you want
I
to see
don't-
what's around
pennies
the
I don't think you
corner.
can
I don't know
anymore.
about
Prince
Florida.
will
I
get
think
the
in
girl.
California.
What kind of magic is
I'll
about
believe
that?
I think the theater
At
is still a
Cinderella
theater.
Castle. One of my
In
first
California.
impressions of the Magic Kingdom is its size.
Yes.
Compared to Disneyland,
Birthday
everything
Land.
is bigger.
Rest in
The
peace.
streets and shops are full-sized. Waterways
More dead
weave
attraction.
through the park. And towering at the center is Cinderella Castle. Over 18 stories high.
Total
it's more than
eclipse of the
twice as
castle.
tall as
I thought it was
Disneyland's
one
Sleeping
story, the
Beauty
story
Castle.
of Cinderella.
So the various lands fan out in different directions.
Hey, it all
One
starts
route
with story.
leads you
All
into the
18
future.
of them.
Another takes you back into the American West. Another into exotic adventures. And if that's not
Another takes you back into the American and West, where, you know, cartoon bears and rabbits live, and, like, it's also Louisiana or something.
It's fine.
I don't know.
They're tourists. What do they know?
Stories here.
Adventureland, they said exotic adventures, and in my head I'm like, three adventures. Pirates, Jungle Cruise, and Magic Carpets, and that's it.
Yeah.
No other adventures.
Tiki Room?
Oh, Tiki Dreams, yeah.
Oh yeah, Tiki Room, I guess. Sorry.
And Aladdin
More
kind
of
of, sort of? Like,
They said magic carpets.
oh, my bad. Like,
Aladdin's Magic Carpets.
it's so flimsy.
Goofy's like, this
He has
ain't
more
my
than one
kid. Ah, the Winnie the Pooh costume!
Yay!
Oh yes,
Is it still on?
yeah, I think it is.
Donald's gonna just eat that kid in one
Yep,
bite.
middle left.
That one, that Winnie the Pooh costume.
I don't know who this person is next to me!
What are they eating?
I only got whipped.
I don't think cotton candy.
Yeah, it was
Look
just
how
whipped
happy
cream.
your children will be.
I don't like that voice doing that song.
I mean, it's the original Jiminy Cricket.
That's from the movie.
There are more than 33,000 cast members in the Walt Disney World family.
When they're not
Only
on
12 of them are paid.
Which means
Yeah.
only 3,300 are gonna get laid
In
off.
Walt Disney World, where you stay can be as exciting as what you do, because the hotels are part
Or
of the
who
fun.
you do. Wait a minute.
For my
That's
first
not- I
trip
shouldn't
here,
say
I
that.
said I wanted to stay
The
at
hotels are
Disney
part of the
Hotel.
fun.
Well, I quickly
I mean,
found out that
they
Disney
guess.
hotels are anything but typical.
Arguably.
My hotel, the Polynesian Resort,
You
is like
lucky
all the
son of a
hotels
bitch.
in Walt Disney World.
No,
It
you
has a
rich
theme
son of
of
a
its own.
bitch.
Yeah,
For
fair.
the Polynesian Resort, the Disney folks conjured up outrigger
Aren't those
canoes,
synonymous
I do wish
in
they spent
America?
more time.
luau's, and more. And everything...
Dead attraction!
Hello!
Journalist-
Why is it dead?
Aw,
Why are you killing
Walt
this?
Disney World.
What's around? It's not our fault they're
Here is
shirtless.
amazing. It includes the largest private
What are
bus
those
system
floating
in the
bal- oh,
world,
they're
and
lamps.
that's the real world, not just Walt Disney World.
I thought those were
Disney
balloons
designed
floating in the
boats
sky.
and trams, and of course, that essential component of modern urban planning.
I know the camera looks shaky, but it's only trying to hide the fact that the door fell out.
As any
Yep.
major city, or small county for that matter.
They towed the door
Imagineers
outside the
designed every
environment.
component of the property with all the care and
There's a
detailed
very
planning
obscure
that it
joke
took to
point.
create Cinderella Castle. It has its own fire and police department, its own utilities and recycling center,
Not
its
anymore.
own medical facility, and even its own fiber optic
Ooh, Aaron in
telephone
chat. The
network.
hotel is fun for the
fact
parents.
is that Walt
Yeah,
Disney
yeah,
World
okay, I'll
has
give you
become a
that.
textbook example of modern urban planning and design. I have to remind myself that in 1965...
Remember, this
Oh, wait, you're serious. Let me laugh harder.
30 years
Ah!
Every square mile that has been developed was environmentally planned.
Oh, the
Butterfly
tricycle
500
D!
acres are set aside as a conservation area,
Butterfly
and
Pavilion?
50%
Oh,
of
there
the
we go.
acreage will remain in its natural landscaping.
Most of it is covered by
Telephone
what are those
company was
huge
the first to
birds
use a
that
fiber
steal everyone's
optic cable
turkey
system
legs?
for its regular service,
Huh.
and the first in Florida to establish
You have to
a
talk to the
911
mic when you're talking to me.
emergency
Oh, why am I not
What are
surprised?
giant
That
birds
is
at
such a
Disney World?
Florida thing.
It's
What?
Disney World was the first
Huge
place in
birds
the
that
state
steal your
to
turkey
use
leg.
The largest
That's
private
amazing.
financed
What a
construction
fact.
project in history. Back in the 60s,
Albatross?
the Disney Imagineers took to calling it
Albatross.
Waltopia. But Walt himself had another name for it.
We call it Epcot.
And it's not going to be a theme park. What if he said that in the video?
Oh, that'd be the funniest thing.
Not
Like,
gonna
every
be a
time you
theme
talk about
park.
it.
And there better not
wouldn't
be
be a-
tacos in that lagoon.
Will take you from the ideas and new technologies that are now emerging from the creative
What a
centers of
loose
American
premise to build a theme park.
No, that's a very
It will be
solid
community
premise
of
to build a theme
tomorrow
park on.
that will never be
Future,
completed, but will
economic-
always be introducing
I guess at the time, yeah.
and
Economic
demonstrating
city
new
design
materials and new
for
systems.
a community of
Walt
tomorrow.
always had an interest
What a
in
novel
technology.
idea.
Yeah.
From his first cartoon.
Like, can you imagine
I
if that
really
had
love the
actually
end of that
happened?
Epcot video where he says, "No one will ever take my words out of context."
His appreciation of new ideas never waned.
Now this contraption here might look like something
Ah!
from space,
Yeah.
but is actually a control harness for programming the actions and gestures of our audio
That's
animatronics.
right, it's
Simulating
John
the
Hench's
This
spine.
electronically controlled method of programming can give us a wide range of movements.
Okay, now quit playing with your dolls and get back to work.
To the wink of an eye. That's it. Thank you.
I don't like
A
that it looks
generation of
up.
artists, filmmakers, engineers, designers, and craftsmen
Dead attraction,
have been
dinosaurs?
shaped by Walt Disney's vision.
I mean, that was World of Motion,
Their
so
vision,
yes.
too.
I believe we can build
Actually, I
community
believe though
here
that was
more
old footage
people
from
will talk
Magic
about
Skyway.
and come to look
Oh, yeah,
at
okay.
than any
And the
other
dinos,
area
I
in the world.
believe some of the dinos
I'm
were
sure this
some of the
experimental
dinos were sent to
community of
Disneyland to be
tomorrow
part of the Primeval
can
world,
influence the
but the
future
ones
of
they didn't
city
use
living
there, I
for
think, may have
generations
gone to
to come.
Universe of Energy.
I thought so, yeah.
I believe it.
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Oh, right. World of Motion didn't have dinosaurs. It had, like, a big... It had, like,
Center,
nesty...
as the
like,
Imagineers called it, required an expanded vision beyond just entertainment.
Dead
So they
attraction.
recruited some of the world's best thinkers and designers in areas as diverse as urban
Guardians
planning,
is funny.
Right.
Really shouldn't have been
and
there.
agriculture, and said to them, "So, what's next?"
I love rides where they tell
The
you,
answer
we need
was
your
an
help,
eye
and then you don't
opener
do
for
anything.
When the
Yeah,
Magic
I agree.
Kingdom was built on
Oh my god,
youthful
we've seen this
fun.
exact footage like
Epcot Center
100
would be a
times.
community
Yep.
of ideas.
We've now
The
reused the
Imagineers
reused
wanted it to be
footage.
entertaining, sure, but more important, they wanted it to be thought-provoking. Epcot Center would be a world community.
Oh, I've never
a center
seen that
of knowledge
before.
And, information,
And they wanted at
and a
least
proving ground
3
for
boat
future
rides.
technologies.
Yeah.
For Epcot's signature structure, the Imagineers needed an image as unique as the Magic Kingdom's castle. Something
We went
that
through a
say,
circle.
Here's a place that's
They thought of it while they were out
and
golfing.
futuristic in design.
Yeah.
They made an inspired
It's not a
choice.
golf ball.
Spaceship
Don't let anyone tell you
Dominating
it's
the
a
Florida
golf
landscape,
ball.
it is the world's largest geosphere. At
Geodesic
sphere,
sphere?
2.2 million cubic feet of space
Push.
inside.
Get me
The
down!
amazing thing is that it is stable without any interior supports. Epcot Center, like everything else in
That
Walt
sounds
Disney
fake,
World,
because
tells a story.
when you go inside that thing,
But this isn't a
there's
fairy
supports
tale, a
everywhere.
fantasy or legend. This is the story of man.
But is it just supporting
Of
the
our
ride
time on the
stuff and
planet.
not
Yeah, it's for the ride floors.
I guess that's
to the
true.
past and flash forward.
But there's no way to prove those supports don't also support the
Future
dome.
world,
You're right.
And you see the living seas, the land, journey
Rest in
into
peace.
imagination,
Okay,
and all the
let's
others.
rest in
You
peace.
begin to get a sense of
All the others.
All the others. He went to the one side and didn't go to the other.
to create an environment filled with excitement,
We haven't gotten to
surprise,
that part yet.
and anticipation for the future.
World of Motion,
The story of
screw it!
man, as
The-
told
Oh,
at
there we
Epcot
go.
Center, is filled with inspiring twists of ingenuity, triumphant achievements, and heroic examples of human potential. The
They had a
simple
lot of
fact
good gags in World
that
of
life
Motion.
is a wonderful thing, always has been, and will continue to be so in the future.
The Living Seas coral reef tank is 27 feet deep.
Can we make one of
203
these?
feet across.
Yeah, we
and
need
holds
these.
6 million
We need
That would
to
be
prepare
interesting.
tech for 4 hours before the show
The
starts.
Wonders of Life
God.
exhibit is my favorite experience.
Or
at
video
Epcot Center.
files and stuff.
This high-tech
Yeah.
attraction gives guests an
It
entertaining
does
Oh,
not
you
take
got to
them
go to
4
Body
hours.
Wars?
and fitness. The 100,000 square
Fitness.
foot pavilion is an example of Disney storytelling at its
There's even an
finest.
improv show in
Who else
here.
but Disney could turn the intricate workings of the human machine into fascinating entertainment? It took 14 years of research, conceptual designs by experts in the fields of health and nutrition, and the collaboration of
All that.
Imagineers and top
Whoa, what the
filmmakers
hell's that?
to create the Wonders of Life
That-
exhibit.
That was the old.
The resulting attraction covers the subject literally from head to toe.
I think that was the old,
by combining science, athletics,
Mexico
food,
Pavilion thing.
medicine, and
Do you remember the
brilliant
Mexico
art
Pavilion thing?
direction.
It used to be.
You
Oh,
can
yeah, there's like a
experience
volcano
atomic
in the
study
Yeah, and there were like
of
ancient
real life
items
through the
up.
human body to restaurants which feature fat-free.
This came out of a human
We have
body.
yogurt.
No, don't make that joke. That's someone's king. No.
Realize it. don't know about your school, but mine didn't have a 70mm motion-controlled theater.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Body Wars adventure takes place in
Yeah, those of you who need to look away, I'll let you know when we're done talking about Body Wars.
Magazine articles
Are you eating
like
salmon?
I am
No,
Joe's
it's salami.
That smells like salmon.
Well, in this
It's
ride,
salami.
you meet
It's
Joe's
also
spleen up close and personal.
I just imagine.
Okay, we're done.
I heard that Body Wars, as far as like
multimedia
what do you call it? As far as like the motion simulation was quite jarring.
It was so bad they had to remove an entire scene.
The anatomical players turn
Improv!
Yay!
Or is that the other way around? And Cranium
Scenes from a
Command
gun.
takes a funny inside
Imagine having
battle
we
between
could
mind
watch
and
a clip
body,
of that.
raging
Oh,
in your
man,
typical
this is-
12.
Last known footage of
Yeah.
Oh wow, pre-show video like clean.
Holy cow!
Since 1970,
That was so
Culturists have planted 18 million flowering annuals and
Jealous.
884,000.
Whoever has
Means
that.
It's on a bit convertible format somewhere, which means it should be
Would
on
you like
Disney
to
Plus.
in Norway?
Yes, please.
Or maybe Italy is more
That
of
would be
your
so
liking.
cool if we could
Me?
get like old
I
dead
would take
attractions
the
on
south
Disney
of
Plus.
France, which is what brings us to this little corner
Or a
of France
fictional house
at
where
Epcot
everyone's
Center's
magical.
World Showcase.
Is this a dead courtyard?
Listen.
What the heck?
Okay,
All
Peter,
around the
come in
40-acre
funny.
World
Listen.
Showcase
Let us
Lagoon,
stick to the cringy
young people
jokes,
from countries
Lithgow.
all over the
Yeah.
world meet and work together.
The Latino
in their
market
native
is
settings.
booming right now.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
And so we need as many vague
Merci bien,
Latin
ma
characters
petite.
as we can get in there.
Les escargots, s'il vous plaît. Aux
Because
noises.
no one knows this about Latin America. They all fight. They all hate each other. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're just South American." And then, there's an intricate web of alliances.
Tower, Japanese temples, pyramids,
you call it?
castles, and colonial America
Social
all on one
mores,
horizon. Again, the tricks of the Imagineering trade play with your sense of time and space. Going from Norway to Mexico in 5
Matt, you
minutes,
realize,
two
holy
if you
crap,
want.
it's 3 p.m.
Or
and
you
we
step
haven't left
inside a
Future
dark room
World.
and suddenly
Yo.
all
Yes.
around you,
Oh,
China. Circle vision.
do they
9
keep
cameras, 9 screens.
Somehow not a dead
360
attraction.
degrees of view.
is the picture of
invented
Chairman
by
Mao
the
still up
Well,
there?
I mean, this version
There's
is
something
dead.
about visiting an
But, yeah.
ancient, very
I mean,
mystical
this is
country by way of a high
wonders of China, not
movie
reflection.
theater. The first time I saw it, it gave me goosebumps.
I'll consider it a refurb and not a full death.
Every night, the nations of
Oh, wow.
This is
undergo a
dead.
transformation, with old world
Ah,
landmarks blending
bring
into a
it
new world
back.
of sparkling lights and
Bring
colors.
it back,
What?
damn
What?
you.
Laser projections on water?
Yeah.
Using more
Oh,
than
sorry, you
100
just mean illumination in
fireworks.
general. I
Twenty-four
thought you meant that one effect, sorry.
Could you imagine them taking Illuminations and using the World of Color tech to just
Behind
rebuild it from the
scenes, it's
ground
an
up?
incredibly intricate production.
I mean, heck, I'd even take the harmonious tech, to be honest with you.
I was going to say, the one thing I can say about the Canada Pavilion is that I guess it is kind of accurate in the sense that Canada is a very boring country. Like,
It took 3 years
we
to
don't
excavate
really
and is
have
larger
a
than
social
all of
identity.
Disneyland.
We're the most milquetoast,
As of
vanilla
1980, Walt
country.
Disney World featured the
No
Magic
flavor to
Kingdom in
Canada.
Epcot, 3 hotels.
That's why we need a fucking barrel ride that comes over the wall.
Exactly, just something, just a thrill ride.
Oh, Discovery Island!
Golf courses, pretty impressive, right?
I was
Then the next
I was
big
out
thing.
on a hookup the other night, and afterwards I asked the guy,
in a toy store energy and a non-stop
and so I was like,
flurry
"You
of
into
new
anything?"
ideas.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, John Lithgow is
Some of
currently
the
sucking up
world's
to
top
Michael Eisner.
designers to take the resort architecture to new heights.
That's more
I
important
mean,
than my
to be
boring
fair,
story.
Another element in
Who doesn't want to suck
I would
up
have to do the
suck up
Toronto and
my
Canada.
Oh, at this juncture? Yeah, oh man, dead attraction.
Or maybe, you know, it's the fact that Eisner had good relations with talent.
According to the Disney storytellers, a typhoon,
From that one guy who ran away
and a
from him.
tidal wave converged to create Mount Mayday, which is topped by the stranded shrimp boat, the Miss
It
Tilly.
was a really cool
The
water
theme
park.
permeates the
I mean, we
design.
did do everything in
Signs are
20
roped
minutes,
together,
but it's a
lamp
beautiful
posts
water
rusted, and the 56-acre park is flooded with the
I did get
aftermath of a
fucking
huge
lost though.
storm.
Like when
There's
on
nothing
top of like the
halfway
big
about it.
middle
It
portion,
tells
and I
the
couldn't
story
find my
of
way back to
Mayday
the
and
other
Miss
side.
Tilly, like an actor sells his scene to the audience.
Discovery Island.
The hard cut of the music.
Yes.
Is home to more than 500
False! It
creatures,
is not
many of whom
opened
are
again.
endangered or injured.
A good example of environmental design at Walt Disney World is in the
the
use of
helicopter
water.
shadows.
It's the lifeblood
Duck.
of the park. And while there's plenty
Not
of
a
it
duck.
available in Florida, a lot of
Bring
design
Tiger
and
Lily up to
planning
the
goes
rock.
into its use. The Imagineers work within the environment rather than pushing it out of the way or depleting natural resources.
Unlike pushing it out of the way, what
World
this kid's
recycles
doing to the
5
barrel.
million gallons of water every day. They use it for transportation as
And
well
it
as
all
irrigation.
tastes
Discovery Island is a refuge
Disney
for
World
rare and
water is
endangered species of
disgusting.
wildlife. A
It's
refuge
always
framed
warm,
and protected by
it's
185
like
acres of
salty.
water. When it rains 3 inches on one end of Walt
You know,
Disney
flamingos are
World
pink because
and
they eat
none
other
on the other,
flamingos.
a computerized
That was a good joke.
control
That was
system equalizes the water level throughout the
Of course
park.
it's not.
Disney employs a full-time staff of marine biologists who make sure all the lakes on the Disney property maintain a biological balance.
I hope they still do.
That's the most rare and valuable mock
land
we can
exhibit,
grow.
which transport guests on
I always,
waterways.
know, Aaron. I told Tyler about my zoo
which inhibit the
conspiracy
growth
theory,
of organisms
which is
and
that
minimize the need
we were
to
watching
use
that Animal
chemicals in the
Hospital
water.
show,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Water is also
I feel like
important
there's always an
design
aspect of
element in Walt
hidden that's
Disney
like,
World. Whether
these
it's
animals are
moat around
extremely
Cinderella
valuable.
Castle, leap
Because
fountains,
not only have they been
or a
raised
flash
around
flood in
humans,
Catastrophe
which
Canyon.
makes them more
Water helps bring
reputable.
the story to life.
Oh,
Man, we're spending like a 5-minute clip here on just water at Walt Disney World.
An exotic playground especially designed for kids 18 years and
Walt Disney
They
World
should
2, the way
rebuild
of water.
Catastrophe Canyon.
Why does this feel like less of a 20th anniversary special and more John Lithgow's audition to do a vacation planning video?
I mean, he said at the top, like, this isn't me being an actor. This is me being a tourist exploring the place and having a good time. And he's
That's why
kinda doing it.
I'm reading all the
The
cues.
industry
Do you know what
of
I
this
feel
little
like,
town
though?
was
I feel
refurbishing
like
yachts for the rich and
The Disney
famous.
company, at this
Along
time,
boardwalk
their strategy
were
was
all sorts of shops dedicated
get
to
celebrities
the
to come
pleasure
with like the
principle
promise of a
of lavish and
3-week-long
unique
vacation
yacht
at Disney
ornamentation.
World.
Yeah.
But then
Then in the 1950s,
you
pleasure
arrange
bustling
shooting
harbor
times for them.
communities
It's
Oh,
like
wow.
time.
Connie.
no, Washington.
A few years
And
ago,
so
those
it's like-
intrepid Disney Imagineers uncovered this hidden treasure and restored it to its original splendor.
It's like
Here on Pleasure Island,
they
you
have
walk
these things that they want them to say.
farther around the
I
clock than
picture
anywhere
John
else in
Lithgow
Walt
constantly
Disney
getting
World.
like little surveys that are like, which was your favorite part? What did you like most of this thing? And then they would check them off and decide which ones to film a thing in front of.
It's one big party!
But now the day of shooting is about to finish and you can get drunk. And all these
Whoa! Whoa, man!
He was never
I was
even
just
there.
about to comment on the fact that, oh man, they only had one take at that, and then no, they
Going
didn't.
through on a tour.
Hey, that guy's a
I'm
phony.
watching them, watching me,
Huh.
making this TV show. Pretty neat, huh?
My brain.
Whoa! And now we're watching him watch them watch him.
The Disney MGM Studios theme park opened in
Is
May
this
of
Marvel What If? Are
1989.
we the
It's a
Watchers?
film and television studio.
Yeah.
With a backdrop
I'm going to tell you
of
right
New
now,
York
as far as the
set,
meta
camera,
of
props, and wardrobe
the
departments,
Marvel Universe
and
is
huge
concerned,
sound
yes, you are
stages where
effectively
shows
the
like
Watcher.
the Mickey Mouse Club are shot.
Oh, hey, that was
This is
still
where you
a
can see
thing.
tomorrow's movies while
Push.
in production.
Push.
Also, a
That's
theme
still a
park
thing. No, it's not.
steeped in the mythology of the Silver
I just walk around in this place.
What the hell?
The first thing that
That
hits me
doesn't
is
happen.
how many of these buildings
Atmosphere,
look
baby.
familiar. Like the places we're all used to seeing around Hollywood that were built in the 30s and 40s. What everybody refers to as
What are you
Hollywood's
talking
golden
None of us have
age.
been to Hollywood, John
There's the
Lithgow.
Brown Derby.
He's like,
And
oh,
over there
us,
is the
yay,
old
Brown Derby.
Pacific Theater. Here at Disney MGM, the castle at the end of Main Street is the Chinese Theater at the end of Hollywood Boulevard.
Except when it's not.
When
And we're gonna
Disney
fill
and
it with
Imagineers
so many
created the Magic
screens.
Kingdom,
All
they
the
transformed
screens.
Disney films into three-dimensional reality. The characters and settings.
That
of Disney's
sounds like
most
some
beloved
entertainment
stories
machine shit.
Yeah, it does.
We take a
surprising
cartoon and make it
sometimes
into
inspiring
three-dimensional
ways.
reality.
In fact, when you said that, I
Studios takes
immediately
that concept
pictured
one step
like
farther.
a
Here, you're not
3D
just watching
printer,
the action.
but it can also
Here, you
print
get to be a
organic
part
life.
of it.
Like in Westworld. In Westworld, they have like the organic printer machine that creates people.
Then the ink machine. The ink machine was designed to bring cartoon characters boys.
Yeah, but Randy and the Ink Machine, they made it up as they went along.
Yeah.
I mean, I did with the entropy machine as well, so no judgment. But
rest in peace, citizens of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's like look at this.
They all died in the pandemic.
Oh my God, it's Gladys!
Here at Disney MGM is a themed experience.
We established
inside the golden era of Hollywood. Just book a booth at the Brown Derby.
That's when you don't get a lot of
Inside, you're
footage.
surrounded by Art Deco, potted palms.
Are they going to show the salad?
Pictures of old-time stars.
Please show the
Salad.
Salad. At the Brown Derby 60 years ago.
Vincent Price?
No was a little more recent than that. Hey,
Chicken.
See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Hey. Welcome back.
People talk.
No, that wasn't rehearsed at all.
That was great.
That's my scene, Dad. Just look at this place.
Does anyone even remember
That's like
the
in
50s?
the fucking exact table we sat at.
I was there, and let me tell you, everything about this place is perfect. From the attitude of the waiters to the plastic mustard and ketchup bottles, the salt and pepper shakers, the formica
Oh God, I'm
tables.
okay.
They've nailed it. You're right back in
You all
the
right?
golden age of television.
Some chocolate was down my throat.
Gee, sorry, Mom.
Oh, you're so cute.
Gosh, I love this place. Hey.
This is why I go to Universal.
These straws aren't big enough for a milk steak. What? You don't like my straws? I said they're not big enough, lady!
For some very talented people.
That's what Tom
Inside
Cruise
this
said.
attraction, pound for pound and pencil for pencil, the most talented collection of
There's
artists
like
in
a
the film
peanut butter
business.
milkshake. He's like,
Disney
this
And
straws
we're
are
gonna
not big
clear
enough.
them out and put
The
it
way
in
in
Darth
which they
Vader.
transform
Yeah,
lines
right.
drawn on a sheet of paper into the illusion of life is one of the most amazing performances I've ever seen.
I just see a guy with a beard and glasses.
Just hold still.
That hurts!
If you'd hold still, it wouldn't hurt as much.
Well, if you hadn't have run away, this wouldn't have happened.
If you hadn't frightened me, I
Victim
wouldn't have
blaming?
run away.
Yes.
Beauty and the
You've
Beast
got a
is the
point.
30th full-length animated
I don't know
feature
what to tell
film created by the Walt
Oh
Disney
man, I can't
Studios.
wait to see that come out. I don't think it's gonna do well though.
Studio.
Welcome
It's
to
a movie
Hollywood
that's
with
coming
a
out.
makeover.
It's a movie
Cars
that
are
you need to
vintage,
see.
The cops are Keystone, and the attitude is
What does
classic.
that mean?
The Keystone Cops, it's a comedy troupe. It's,
Oh.
I get it.
Who is
This is
that?
a place
He looks like
where
an
every guy
exciting
is Tom
character.
Cruise and every woman is Marilyn Monroe.
there you go.
It's the land of Oz.
Oh, Dad?
34th Street, Rick's Cafe. If you've ever dreamed of being in the movies, this is the place.
Hey, mister, you want to live?
No,
Oh.
I've got a ride.
Whoa, whoa.
It's a
Hey,
Oh.
mister, didn't I see you in Raising Cain?
I mean, that's the real reason they got celebrities there. Celebrities stay for like 3 days, and they do a parade with them every day.
Oh
They
my
have them
gosh,
do the handprint every day. So they have duplicates of all these celebrities who do this every single day of the year. Back in the day, that's what they used to do.
This is great. My grandkids can come here years from now and find my handprints. In fact, they may even find me
No,
unless
they
I can
threw
get
most of those out, but alright.
Oh, that's a cute bit.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Lithgow. Lithgow.
That's
What
how
you
I should
see
have had
is
you
only
guys
the beginning.
sign like
Because
the
Walt
book.
Disney World is in
Like,
a
you know
continual
how-
state of becoming
You know how at the end of
idea by
Entry
idea,
Machine, Walt was
structure
like,
by
"Come find my
structure,
book and
Oh,
you'll
yeah,
learn
yeah.
everything." And so
held
that's
together by a
how it
wonderful
should
way
have
of
been.
looking at the world.
Entry Machine.
Oh my God, they're gonna kill him.
We're getting
Oh
the
my gosh,
future.
they
What's
started
the
working on
future,
Star
guys?
Tours Land early.
Still holds true. The company's plans call for even more adventurous expeditions.
they're gonna dump that right on you.
entertainment And
You should
ideas
move.
For living.
Um,
This site is in the process of turning into Sunset Boulevard. The legendary
Oh,
Theater District
Owl
will
wasn't
feature
even
the
in there yet.
Twilight Zone
Right.
Tower of Terror.
Oh, what a
I've
neat.
heard it wrong.
Oh,
Down
wow.
to the fifth dimension, right into your own episode
That's
of
a
the
bit
Twilight
closer.
Zone.
That's so different.
Across
Was
the
that back when it
lot,
was
you'll
the Mel
be able to
Brooks
take a
ride?
Wild trip on the
hell?
Toontown Transit.
Oh.
Why is he melting?
Wow!
The lone streets of Toontown.
Oh,
An
they don't.
exciting
This
new
never
piece
came
is
to
being
me.
added to Walt Disney World.
That we actually
Well,
got.
It was gonna be a motion simulator in Toontown. You were in like a trolley car. And
That makes sense to me.
On the left, right.
Yeah, the bus windows on the street.
Space Pavilion!
And a new
Universal beats into it.
plus a thrilling
Oh my
ride through
gosh.
Mount Fuji.
Secret Swiss bobsled training facility!
Plans for all these new attractions, the Imagineers draw.
Wait, no, that's Japan? They were gonna put a roller coaster in Japan?
Brody!
Or make a double up with
Brody!
MGM Studios are only the beginning. Friends, it looks like we ain't seen nothing yet.
Doesn't that
I'll tell you
happen?
one thing. I'm
That's a
going
game
back.
zone preference. Oh.
More than
It
one
says that it
million
doesn't matter what you
professional
say to make it
entertainers
cold.
have marched,
You end it
sung,
with, and
juggled,
it's snowing on
tumbled,
Mount
and
Fuji.
paraded at Walt Disney World in its first 20 years.
I walked across the lonely road. It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
America, America, we
Every day in the Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom, there's an all-new parade led by Grand Marshal Roger
That's not,
Rabbit.
here's the other thing about that.
Surprise
At
celebration.
least America's nationalism gives
He
them
said
an
it's
identity.
every day. It's
Let's
not really
be honest, they
surprising.
do the parade route every day. How much of a surprise is it?
Exactly,
It's literally
yes.
it's just a Mardi Gras parade
Every
moved
night in
across
the
the
kingdom, there's an
country.
electrical extravaganza called Spectral Magic.
Yay, Spectro!
Is that also dead?
Yes.
Over
I figured because I saw Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
Spectre was
Sky-
taken out back.
Ah, they're gonna bomb World Showcase!
And Disney
So that
MGM
still was called
Studios has
Sky
another
Kaleidoscope.
fantastic fireworks
Oh my
show.
God. Kaleidoscope,
Sorcery in the
Sky?
sky.
You would know sorcery.
That Mickey Mouse was always on the
I
top
think
of that
everybody
building.
should have the
Oh, Canada
opportunity
Mickey.
at least
Canada
once
every night to do
to see
that.
the world through Disney's eyes.
You shouldn't leave. I'm just gonna say it. Don't leave your kids with mounties. They're gonna
with
take.
a brand new perspective on things.
Sorry.
Teach them how to ride a horse, and they will become mounties themselves.
No, that's the thing.
And all the
The
excitement
indigenous
of what's
people of
happening
Canada
right now.
have
See the last 20
a word
years
for the
of
mounties that means the takers of children.
Oh,
So-
you're right.
Teacher?
Yeah, that's what I meant by taking children.
Oh.
Teach a kid to ride a horse.
I was
and then
being
become
much
a
as
mountie.
you.
World, I can
Give
see
the
now
kid a
why
horse.
it's become the number one vacation spot on the globe. And with all those
Feed a horse a kid.
Imagineers backstage,
Turn a kid into a horse. That's...
adventures for this place,
I don't know.
you can feel pretty confident that Walt Disney World will continue to change and evolve. Walt once
Seconds
said,
after this shot, John
"Somehow I
Lithgow
can't
was crushed
believe there are
by
many
people
heights
lining
that
up
can't be
for the
scaled
Garden Rocks
by a
concert
man who
series.
knows the secrets
This
to
is
making
why
things
you put Billy Ocean on the weekend.
I think if he could see his name on this dazzling display of inspiration, invention, and Imagineering, Walt Disney would be proud. I'm John Lithgow.
He would be,
Thank you for joining me
except...
on my tour of Walt Disney World.
But he's dead now. Hard cut. Did you know Walt Disney died of lung cancer? The end.
Did you know Walt Disney's head is still buried underneath the Magic Kingdom to this day?
Other than the best
Leave the
attraction
joke,
you
take
have
the
for whole
Caroli.
life.
Mike Boner? Oh, motherfucker.
Bart!
Say the line, Bart. I'm coming to Googie.
I was.
Ray editing
No,
the
Ray J.
pages.
Pages needs to be the writer, not the editor.
I thought that said Baker Detective.
The Baker Decker Baker.
Michelle Tart?
That's a drag name.
I Heart Huckabee.
No,
Herneke, I'm sure it's there. I just can't think of it. Bethany Berry of Knott's Berry Farms.
A place for horses.
Oh, no kidding.
No wonder this is so boring.
Because there was no best choice.
Half lion, half tiger, half man. Ligerman.
Blue Street
Blue Street.
feeds by
Because it's
Sonic
filthy.
that dog. And there's a ritual chance to do.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, right, we have a show, yeah.
It's like, alright, I have to push the button.
Did he just yeet himself into the next room?
I believe so. Wait, what?
I don't know what he just played on his phone. When's Roger Rabbit going to get a reboot show or movie? I'd say he's overdue. Well, he appeared for 4 seconds in Chip and Dale, and they made a whole fucking stink out of it. Sorry for swearing. All right. I forgot that I have a list of things that we're going to do on this episode.
We are prepared.
Let me scroll back to that.
I mean, at least we have a list of things we're trying to do. Like that's
I have
more than
written
some
down
shows.
discuss followed by commercial break. So, discuss, people.
So this is our second special that we watched for Disney World's 20th. This one
right.
and the one where everyone hates Michael Eisner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So maybe the sucking up is just sort of to balance that out. But really, the two specials, I think, when you think of like the standard Disney World anniversary special, I think of discussing the parks and the celebrity bits and the musical guests. It kind of feels like they just kind of fractured that in two because you have the very like fact-packed special here and the very fun goofy bit special that's like all goofy bits with the Eisner one. So I think honestly if you aired them back to back you have the perfect Disney special.
I think you should just take both, hit them with a hammer, and put the pieces together and make one from it.
We take a giant sword.
But we always say, like, there's either not enough of one element or not enough or too much of another.
Yeah.
So I think, honestly, maybe by separating out the elements...
Put it in two piles. Yeah, okay.
It's most of the same shit we've already seen before.
I will say, out of the two we have seen, the one where everyone hates Michael Eisner is much funnier and much more entertaining.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But this
had
thing.
some
When
really cool stuff in it, though. There were multiple different pieces where it's like, I've never seen that art before.
Yeah, there you go. It had some fun little historical details, which is, one day, if we're lucky, we'll get something that's the bulk of that, where it's interesting components. But just, I don't know. Was John Lithgow phoning it in? Was he angry because he didn't realize that he was contractually obligated to stop vacationing and film these bits for a while?
I think he was...
Or did he do it all in one day?
I think most of it is probably like a rigorous shooting schedule. We only have them for like 2 days, and we got to whisk them to all of these places. Yeah. But
I guess he never changed shirts.
He did do some funny stuff. There was some funny jokes in there, like him talking French to the person. That was pretty funny.
He tries to be
or whatever that was.
That was just weird.
Host, and I think for the most part he achieves that. It's just, the material he's got to work with. He's literally telling the history of Disney World in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
It was not terrible.
It was not terrible, no, but it was not very interesting either.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is John Ritter, this is definitely above 1.
I don't know. Ritter has it. Ritter, it depends on the special.
Ritter sees.
The opening
Ritter
of MGM
sees.
Studios, great. Living Seas, bad.
Yeah.
Living Seas.
But to be fair, Living Seas, not necessarily his fault.
I'll agree with Matthew on this point. The Living Seas was not John Ritter's fault. He was just in it. However, that doesn't absolve him.
Whoever made that did a terrible job. All right. I love it.
Everyone deserves it.
They just put peanut butter in his mouth and then dump over. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break of like 2 minutes. Go grab a snack. Go grab a bathroom. When we come back, we
have
the whole
bathroom. Please
very
leave it there.
Exciting things to announce.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
We did it. We're all still here.
We have some things upcoming, which we're going to throw up on the screen right now. This episode is episode 6. I wasn't expecting a hard cut. Our next episode, episode 7, will be on April 22nd. That's 2 weeks from now. On Saturday, it's going to start earlier.
I think that's 3 weeks. That's how time
it is 3 weeks from now. Episode 8 is very special. It's not a fucking joke. It says live from New York. Throw up the other graphic.
It's happening.
All 4 of us are going to be together to do a live episode of VHS from New York. All 4 of us are visiting New York together, and we're going to do an episode of VHS from our hotel room. How will it be? We don't know, but we're going to watch Creating Rome Lazar, which is a notoriously horrible children's show.
Because it was on Red Letter Media. Let's not beat around the bush here.
But it features New York as prominent to the story of Rome Lazar.
Fair enough.
I mean, look, the Twin Towers are in the box art.
Oh, wow.
Listen, Listen, I'm not going to say it's not a bad idea. It's a good idea, and I'm happy to watch it. But I'm not going to pretend we're doing it because we thought of it.
Okay. I mean, everyone else probably saw it because of...
There you go, exactly.
Media. But
I'm more interested about Lab Man over here.
Yeah, so...
my eye was drawn immediately to his ska shoes.
We're also going to watch a TV special called Rudy Kobe, the Coolest Magician on the Planet. It was a TV special produced by Dick Clark, and you're going to love this, Matthew. Gonzo and Kermit have cameos in it.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know if you know about this.
Chicks dig.
Well, I mean, it's on Muppet Wiki, so I know of it, but I've never seen it.
Oh, so that art that you just saw of the cartoon, that is an Image comic that he had made off of his character.
I didn't even see the logo behind him is the Image logo.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Incredibles logo, but
I will hunt down the comic as well. I think it's just the character, but yeah, it's just
he wanted it to be a thing, and then it just didn't work that well.
No, it was. He had another Dick Clark produced TV special the next year as well.
Yeah, but I thought he wanted to make it into like a series.
Oh yeah, probably.
And it just never got picked up.
It
like the specials happened for sure, but
while hunting down information about him, I was going to save this for the episode, but I'll actually, you know what? No, we'll save it for that episode.
There you go.
Okay, we're going to now watch.
This is. Can I just say this is really excited because I've never actually met Tyler or Thomas in person before. So this is we're breaking new ground here.
Oh,
you
didn't know.
I assume. My memories of our actual trip to Walt Disney World for Stage 89 are a little fuzzy, so I didn't remember who I met there and who I didn't meet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm actually in kind of a unique position because I've met both of you separately.
Yes. We've met Ben and Matthew have met each other, but all four of us have never been in a room. But yeah, we're gonna...
You two get to find out how tall the other one is.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing. When I meet someone for the first time is like, oh, I had no idea you were that tall and or short.
I've only ever seen him sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird to meet people in the flesh because there is a dissonance between how you see them.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's next, Mr. Mann?
We are going to be watching the Cedar Point training video. This is from the 90s. Cedar Point is a theme park in I don't remember.
Amusement
Ohio.
In Ohio? Sandusky, Ohio, I believe.
Ohio.
If you've ever seen the ride Top Thrill Dragster, which is that one that launches you straight up 300 feet and back down, and that's it. That's that theme park.
We wanted to break a record, and that was it.
I found this while watching Hugbees, who always does those dubbed over training.
How it's really made, yeah.
How it's really made, fully unwrapped instead of unwrapped. And I saw this, and I'm like, oh, well, the actual training video looks like it's going to be funny. So let's take a look at it. And I found the original, so yeah.
Away!
Park adjacent. Okay.
Sorry, I thought that was a transition.
No, yeah, it is.
Ooh! Thomas is getting sucked into the last special.
Whoops! You have.
Oh God!
Oh my God! Did he say fuck?
Yeah. Ben's been doing a whole bit while you've been talking over him.
Okay. There
we go.
Oh.
I have a wow.
Whoa!
I don't think that coaster's there anymore.
Whoa!
Coaster's in 3D.
If you see a guest brandishing a knife...
Oh, talk about dead attractions. None of this shit's there anymore.
It looks like a lot of these things you can get anywhere, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think this is Cedar Point, then. I think this
What
is
are
just
these kids running from? They're not. They're running to the world's most extreme elimination challenge.
Food, live entertainment, and challenging games make amusement parks and attractions
challenging
popular
games.
destinations
More like
for
impossible games that steal your money.
No, rigged games, yeah.
Rigged games.
Each year, millions of people come to places
Millions
such as
and
these
millions.
from across the country.
I don't think this
around
is
the
Cedar
world.
Point stuff, because
They
this is a
come
lot of
expecting to
rinky-dink
relax
crap.
and have a good time. A safe time. That's where you.
Yeah.
I was making MXC jokes before.
Oh
That's
my
one
God.
of the MXC
Your
games.
job is to help.
What was her
ensure
job?
the personal
Tables!
of each and every
I am the table.
and your fellow employees. Remember this important fact.
I like how they couldn't even like
People order our patties.
Doing pleasant things.
Whoa! Don't fucking trip on hedges, idiot.
Womp womp.
The music's like womp womp.
As serious as this incident may appear, this situation could have led to a serious injury.
Which could lead to a serious
Let's
loss.
show it.
Is an incident that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, show it.
That's why we believe that accident prevention.
We see him, he
must
trips over
be
the hedge,
number
he does a
one
full
on our
cartwheel and
minds
crashes
at
into the
all
Ferris
times.
wheel, which topples
During the
over.
course
Oh
of
my
this
God.
How could that have
safety
been
overview
prevented?
orientation, Be
Um,
aware that
Here's
My
an idea. The
main
guests should have
hard
watched where they were going.
Hey.
Here's the thing.
A bigger fence more than just a tiny hedge?
Are interchangeable for
To
all
me,
rides,
this is
water
just
slides,
something the
and all
company
amusement
makes
facilities.
them do because they need to not be liable.
only responsible for
It's.
enforcing
I feel like it's like
We have training materials that
procedures
direct
that
people
apply
that they
to
shouldn't
their
trip over
ride,
hedges.
slide, or
Like,
job
we
Yeah,
expressly
exactly.
covered that in
But also
training.
for
Like,
those
this
that
isn't the
apply to
company's
the
fault. This
facility
is the
as a
employee.
whole. Over
If
the
someone
years,
is going
we've
to
seen
trip over a
guests
hedge,
do some
do a John Woo
But that was
dive
the
to
thing.
save
In the video, it was a guest who tripped over the hedge by
by
himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How
Is it-
watching a guest named Elwood enjoying
Oh,
his
let's
day.
see what Elwood
Oh
does.
no, what's Elwood gonna get up to now?
Sleep.
Oh, God. Wakes up.
Oh, wow.
What a sound.
Elwood must be a
Push.
Don't flirt with women.
Yay!
Keep hands or arms
I love his
This
shot.
is why you don't go to an amusement park
Only crowding
drunk.
of seats or other
Okay.
areas.
What the f...
No, you can be drunk
Amazing.
at an amusement
Now
park,
he's
but don't
convincing
rowdy.
other people to do things.
No, no, oh my god, there's electricity on the ground. Oh, he got
Food or drink at rides.
Ew.
And he's
I feel
watching
like-
it.
Guests
I am so
rides.
sorry for the person who had to step in that ice cream.
Don't drag
Oh,
your
that looked
girlfriend
like
forcefully.
harassment.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
Drug
beer.
use.
Oh my god.
But look how thick he is. I don't think I could tell
I'm
Elwood to do
fine.
anything.
Sir,
And
stop drinking
improper
vodka.
dress, such
Oh,
as
I thought he
a
was
shirt or
jerking off.
shoes.
Yep.
The goal, of course, is to
I
have
mean, that's
Do I look
fine
like
in the
Superman?
water park,
It's your
but sir, this is the
responsibility
gift
to
shop.
always be alert for and attempt to prevent or correct these actions.
Sit the f down.
You did not
And he
want
takes the
Reminder
car
may
right
be
out
all
of the
that's
building.
needed. In addition to general safety, you
Elwood,
as
what a
employees are
So
responsible
General
what did we
safety,
learn?
salute.
Elwood is
Why is
a
his name-
legend.
procedures and inspections that apply to your
That's
equipment
Elwood's.
or job station.
Plural.
Oh my god, oh my god, you
Features
guys.
must be thoroughly checked
Thank you for-
and the inspection documented
These
on the
bumper
appropriate
cars. No, it didn't have a rhyme.
Yup,
Never mind.
Elwood's ready to mess
Safety
this up.
equipment and signs must be in place.
Make sure
All
the sign
equipment
is
must
sun
be
faded
test
as
run
hell.
in all
Yeah.
modes of operation before
That's how you know it's
even
authentic.
an employee is
Looks like
permitted to
Elwood
ride.
has a holstered weapon
To
on his
assure
Turn the
hip.
mixers in
But
half.
you can't. That's the one thing he's
Yeah.
done right. And
Yeah, I
then
saw
the
that
American
there.
flag appears on the
Alright,
screen.
I gotta kill the
Before
bug.
operation may continue.
Make sure this twister ride that
It's
costs
extremely
$10 to
important
build
to
is
watch
made
small
correctly.
children carefully. Because
Oh my
these
god,
are
those
Your
are
hand
not
in
what
the
do I
cellar, no
even
matter
believe?
how tempting it may be.
Before starting your ride, all attendants must check all safety belts. latch
Wow, that
chains,
is a
and
weak
safety
What
safety.
the hell
Holy
is
cow.
that?
Never rely upon any adult
kid's still
or guardian.
standing.
That is
Yeah.
Just
garbage.
remember, if the
You
safety
may-
thing breaks, you have to go to Home
After you've
Depot and
checked
buy
all
the
Here is
sauce.
my guess.
And before
This ride is
starting your ride,
very tame.
one
Yeah.
This
Oh
ride
Like,
is
yeah, no, it goes
Sure
very
no
slowly
one
in a
has
circle.
moved out of their seat. Operators on
Make sure these
children's
kids
rides
stay the
must be
fuck
very
down.
alert at all
This is
times.
top speed.
Wee, that car's right.
Well,
All
don't
those
go so fast.
Oh no, Elwood's gonna go flying off the end of this.
Appropriate hand signals to indicate
Dude,
where the final
so
safety
rad.
has been made.
Damn
Do,
straight
do
up.
not use
Many
inappropriate
rides
hand
and
signals.
attractions have a height limit for the protection and safety of our guests.
You know that makes it harder to read,
so
right?
many children.
Yes,
think
you must be
tall,
exactly
but this
54
doesn't make them
inches
big
tall.
enough to participate.
Right.
50
I-
inches
Let's
tall to
see
ride.
how an
55
55
inches, and we're
handles a
picking your
guest
ass
who is
out.
too short to
I
ride.
always felt so bad as a ride operator at Legoland when somebody was like a centimeter under and I had to say no. Like, that's so
He
awful.
can ride. I'll take full responsibility.
Ooh, that's not how that works,
No,
Karen.
that ain't how it works, son.
No, we are
When
still
interacting
responsible
with
if
a
they
guest,
fall
you
out of
should
the bumper.
Oh, that's so unrealistic. She left after just one back and
See,
forth. Bullshit.
Concern and courtesy.
The correct
Our guests
the
are here
correct thing
have
to do
fun.
is
They're
get
not
them to
thinking
sign a
about their
contract
personal
saying they
safety.
do take full responsibility for it.
Where a required height
What is this?
That's adorable.
Elwood!
Someone cut off his legs.
Is he about to slip him a
Want some
bribe?
money?
Holy
Oh
cow!
my God, he's looking
Hey!
and threats must be ignored. If you have
Punch him in
Threats
the
don't
face.
need to be ignored. Threats need to be, there you go.
immediately.
That's That's not ignoring the threat. That's
Come
dealing
up
with
reveal
it.
he's the correct guy.
Care and consideration.
Why was he crouched down though?
I don't
That's his
know.
fault.
He was too drunk.
We didn't want to get a
Because
kid
he's
to
Elwood. He
do
does
that.
not answer to rhyme or reason.
And safety.
Elwood is
I
a
will
mythical
say,
being.
Attractions for wheelchair
Elwood
guests
is,
will be discussed.
kind of hot.
But you should remember these important points when dealing with handicapped guests.
Don't be
Make
able
fun
to
of
accept.
them.
Oh, don't help them.
Nope. That was something I learned
guests.
in my training was
medical situation.
Because if they fall because you're helping.
no. Because it's condescending to immediately assume they need your help.
Yeah.
You can offer your
Some
help.
guests may not have the strength to
Like, that
participate
seems
alone.
reasonable. You want
Should
to
be
ask
attended
if
by
they
at
want
least
help.
one
Identify if they look
person
weak or
who
not.
is familiar with their limitations.
I mean,
Even so,
I mean, I'm emotionally weak as hell.
they should not be allowed to participate. And 3,
Does that mean I
follow
laugh at that.
specific procedures as outlined by your instruction manual or supervisor.
I once let a
Signs
let
will
a
inform guests as to the
what's it
kind of
called?
ride they can expect
Emotional
to
support
experience.
dog
It's part of
onto
your
a
job to
dark
help
ride,
guests make an educated
and the photo was
decision as to
adorable.
whether they
It was just a
should
dog
or
sitting
should
there
not
completely
participate in
like,
certain attractions.
I am a professional dog. I'm not going to enjoy this ride.
It's your responsibility to enforce
And then afterwards, I
all
got told,
safety
"Yeah, don't
policies and
let
help
people do
guests
that again." I'm
understand
like, I can't tell
As
them not to
employees,
bring
you
their
have some other
dog on the
responsibilities
ride.
as
Yes, you
well.
can.
And the dog is trained to sit still at shit like
Dress
this.
neatly. Guests will relate your
I think it's
personal
just never
appearance
happened.
with
Is
that a
safety
young
and
Gary
your
Busey?
authority.
I was bold.
Always look your
Young
No, Gary
Gary
Busey was
employee
much
do you
older by
think our
this
guests will
point.
Wow.
and
Oh, there's
obey
Gary
already?
Busey. It does look like Gary
Layout and
Busey. though.
location of all
I mean, the
attractions
guy on the
and
right looks like
facilities.
he's been working there for several years, so, you know, I trust
Sure.
him.
Just walk down to the end of these buildings and turn to your right. Oh, thanks. You're welcome.
Be sure
Excuse
to
me, when
read
does the
Don't
3
do
o'clock
this.
parade
all
start?
manuals and handbooks and review procedures and
That's
policies.
not as dumb a
I don't
question as
know,
people think.
Never
Yeah, I-
operate equipment unless
Bruno
you've
Mars.
received complete training and authorization.
I mean,
Yep,
the
that's
not dumb
about-
version of that question is when does the 3 o'clock parade
Ask
start?
Okay.
questions about anything you don't understand.
I mean, this is the most
And
boring
always
font I've ever
operate
seen
your
in my
ride or
life.
equipment
Oh, yeah, they just-
exactly
I guess that's the
as you were
point.
trained.
It's not fun.
It's very important.
Yeah, we're going for
Actually, it is
readability
fun.
and understandability here.
Elwood stepped in ice cream. This is the fun video.
And authorized.
Push him in.
Remember,
Yeah, push.
him in.
depending on you for the safety of our guests.
Oh, look at that
and fellow
boat.
employees.
Then
Shuffling
Elwood
around.
comes in with
Be
an
alert and
axe.
attentive at all times. Never divert your attention from your job.
the Tron
or be
ride looks
distracted
great.
by friends who may.
Oh no, that's the ET ride.
Hey Jim, what are you and Sue doing tonight? I can't talk to you right now. You have to catch me on my break.
Don't tell them you
Okay,
can't talk to them.
that's not that
Don't tell
bad.
people off like
Proper
that.
action to take in case of an incident.
I mean, you shouldn't have turned
Know
away
the
to talk
procedure
to him.
for stopping and quick
Oh,
evacuation
I was
of your
always
attraction.
so ready to
Throw them off
smack
the
that
ride.
You're banned,
Demand
child. Yeah.
Complete attention.
Throws him to the side.
Remember,
Throws
a
him over the
well-trained
chain.
employee can often spot potential safety problems.
Children are very
before they
light,
occur.
so throwing them as far as you can is
There's more
encouraged.
to your job than just safety. Relating to guests who are unhappy or
But we don't
injured
pay you for
must
that
be
other
done in
part
a
of your
manner
job.
that will reduce tension.
Did I
Let's
tell you
take a
about the
look at
guy
a
who
wrong
threw his
way and a
baby
right way
in
to
ancient
handle a
China?
delicate situation.
No?
In the Romance of the Three Kingdoms,
honey.
which admittedly is not real.
Stupid lady.
Chinese
Oh,
history,
my
but-
Wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't have tried to get off the ride while I was
I'm
still
sorry,
moving.
what the?
Well, nobody told me. There weren't any signs.
Signs?
I think-
You don't need signs. You need common sense.
Common sense.
Oh!
That's me at
Wow.
work.
Wow, her ankle got.
Hey, she's
I'm
got a
sorry,
little
ma'am, I'm
t-shirt.
I was gonna
Sorry,
say she's
ma'am,
wearing a
not
Les
allowed
Mis
Les
t-shirt.
Mis
Makes sense. She's jumping off a ride twice and breaking her ankle. She is pretty miserable.
Tell me about the China baby after.
Don't help the guest. We just talked about this.
See, I would be mean to the guests, but I would still help
any
them.
situation.
You fucking
once
idiot.
you're
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, exactly.
Can matter
Let me
less.
help you up, you moron.
Someone was just
Keeping
recently
guests happy.
talking about this. If you're on the East
In addition
Coast,
to
you
our
will say you
guests,
fucking moron and help them. And if you're on the West Coast, you will be the nicest, kindest person and drive right past.
Health hazards.
Like, you are not my problem, but I feel so bad for you.
Follow all instructions given during your orientation and on-site training.
Yep.
Make safety suggestions to your supervisor.
No.
I
They
suggest
will
we
ignore
let
it.
Elwood
Chance of
write our
heat stroke
safety
or
code.
exhaustion.
Eat my
Make
ass.
sure you eat
I made a
Drink
suggestion
plenty of water.
at Legoland,
Never
and then they
operate
wrote me up
equipment
for having a
without
negative
receiving the
attitude.
proper
Yep,
training
that
and
sounds right.
It was
authorization from your
it's so
supervisor.
fucked up.
Unless directly involved,
that's the thing.
stay away from construction sites.
Yes,
when you
please.
are working around
Yeah, backdoor
construction
Disney.
projects or when the situation warrants, be sure to
Sorry,
use
I would
proper
like
safety
to
equipment,
assure everyone
such
Backdoor
as
Disney
safety
is now
glasses,
no longer
gloves,
owned by the former
a hard
person.
hat,
It
or
is
ear
the Twitter is
protection.
passed on to somebody else.
When working with chemicals or
Yes,
cleaning
wear ear
solvents,
protection.
be
Put
sure to
condoms
wear
in your
required
ears.
protective equipment, such as goggles and rubber
condoms.
The
gloves.
only virgin orifice you've got left.
Carefully read all labels and safety
Well,
data sheets
depends who
for
you are, but
chemicals
yeah.
and solvents that you may use while preparing your areas. Report all injuries, no matter how minor.
I got a paper cut!
Paper cut.
Yes,
I
thank
used to get small cuts,
And
and they'd
test
be
them
like,
by
Tyler,
yourself,
every time you like cut your
coworkers,
thumb,
and our guests.
we need to
For
fill out an
whatever
injury
attraction at which
report
your station
just to give
there
you a
will be daily
band-aid.
house
Stop
Yes.
doing this.
These could be as small as wiping off
Sounds like
seats,
you need to
I'm
start bringing your own band-aids and say, I got
Someone
this.
I
said
started
that.
bringing
That's
my
what-
Band-Aids,
exactly.
yeah.
I'd start bringing my own band-aids.
but
It's
each
'cause I pick
one
up my
is
scum.
just as important to
Yeah.
the safety and comfort of our guests.
Yes,
You
but
missed
does
the
the
spot.
Band-Aid
Cleanliness
conform to the
problems
dress
and
code?
hazards, such as spills on
Ew.
walkways,
Normal to me.
overflowing restroom facilities to the appropriate
Overflowing
personnel.
restroom facilities?
Practice
happens.
good
It
housekeeping
happens.
throughout your shift.
Oh, hey, look, it's a
Picking
live
up
shot of
cups,
pirates.
papers, and other trash from around your attraction or wherever you see it.
Don't pick them up
Remember,
with food tongs,
clean
though.
is safe.
Those aren't food tongs. Those are garbage
Remember,
tongs.
be sure
They
to
look
pick the
like-
trash
They
out
are
of
food.
your
No,
house.
no. They are food tongs, but they have been made into garbage tongs. That's why they're green and go with the green
There's a
bucket.
lot you can do to make sure our rides
Don't
and
get
equipment
on the
keep
ride
running
while you're
safely.
operating it.
First, carefully complete all safety
Wait, was that written in
checklists.
wingdings?
Read each item when you make the check.
That would be
and
amazing.
Mark it off as you do the inspection.
I don't understand any of this.
Yep,
Oh,
I
that's-
checked
okay.
and these are
Be
perfectly
especially alert
unsafe.
for loose, broken, or missing nuts and bolts.
I wasn't allowed to touch the ride.
Sharp edges,
Ew.
worn safety straps or seat belts.
Yeah, it's fine. I've seen worse on
Yeah,
Tower.
In
that-
addition
That's
to
gonna
the
be
routine
fine.
inspection,
That means
all
you know it
equipment operators
works.
should
Whoa,
constantly
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa!
the Polar Express.
What is that ride?
immediately report any
What is that ride
unusual
that's
noises.
spinning people around that fast?
That was a ride we
Sharp
had at the
edges
Norfolk
on
County
water
Fair
slides.
called the Polar Express.
Or other
Oh, like one of those
problems to your
bobsleigh ones.
supervisor.
Yeah.
Every employee,
Three
whether
people in a
operating
seat
equipment or
and like a
not,
bench that
should
span
look
really
for common
fast.
safety hazards such as
Yeah, I was not allowed to do this. We had a tech.
Holy crap!
or improperly grounded plugs,
Ooh.
Yeah.
spilled lubricants.
Ew.
Sorry.
Is there loose lube
Never
on
attempt
your
to
ride?
make repairs yourself. Maintenance personnel are the only ones trained and authorized to make repairs
Hey,
on
Bruno
mechanical
Mars says,
or
"Don't touch
electrical
that."
equipment.
Hey,
If
don't
you're
tell
not
me how to
trained
do my
make
job.
The repair, do not
But I
attempt to
brought
make
my
it.
screwdriver from home.
Emergency procedures for first aid.
You leave it at
fires,
home.
Power failures and natural disasters must be learned thoroughly.
Power failures.
Your
Elwood's
quick
like
response
kicking
to
a
avoid
outlet
serious injury,
and gets
especially in a
electrocuted.
major
Oh
incident.
my god, did Elwood pull your power out, Matthew?
Tyler,
Is that what
please don't
happened?
speak about power failures tonight. Let's not put the jinx on it.
Telephone numbers.
867-5309.
Keep telephone conversations to a minimum so that other calls can be received.
Hi, Mom's dead? Great.
Become familiar with the locations and operation of all fire prevention equipment. There are
Sponsored
different
by
types
the
of
Jackson
extinguishers for different kinds
I
of
was about
fires.
to say.
Water, CO2, dry
Oh.
chemical, the most common,
Oh.
and halon, which is used for
I didn't know that was the
electronic
thing.
fires.
Yep.
Oh.
Most
Electronic
extinguishers
fires.
work by pulling
I
the
mean,
pin
yeah, electrical fires.
I know what
like-
they mean.
Yeah.
The fire of
and
the
directing
future.
discharge at the base of the flame.
Whoa!
Make sure that used or
FCOT,
discharged
electrical fire
extinguishers are
community of
returned to the
tomorrow.
appropriate department for replacement or
Then the
refilling.
Epcot was peaceful.
If you
Then the
work
fire
inside,
nation.
make sure that fire exits are not blocked and that all
Oh,
exit
boy,
signs
yeah.
are working. You should learn the exact policies.
Mine's
and
only half
procedures
working. It just
regarding
lit
the
up and
safe
it says
handling of
it.
fires.
Is this a new horror ride?
This is
With
why.
regard to first aid,
This is
know
why I
the
hate getting a
company's
new
first aid
job.
policy.
You have to watch.
I have
shit
to
like
do
this.
all of this
Understand
over and
basic
over
weapons of
again.
life-saving, such as CPR.
The amount of
ABCs,
Walmart
and
training
that
I
is
had to do was
airway,
insane.
breathing,
Oh,
and
we should use
circulation.
the fire extinguisher
And
on people when they're
behind
choking.
maneuver.
Okay.
General handling procedures should include stop operation of the ride,
Drop and
slide,
roll.
or attraction.
It's a
Assist
drop
the
operation.
In the event of a serious injury,
Walk,
such as
don't
major
run
trauma,
to the nearest exit.
broken
Exits
Assist
are
the
located
injured
in the
unless they're
neck or
handicapped,
back
in which case don't touch
Do not
them.
move the injured
Assist them, but don't
as
move
this
them.
may increase
Only
the extent of the
assess
injury.
them to the point of
Call
not
security
moving.
or first aid. Report the incident to management. Get names and addresses of all witnesses.
Retain
Try to
witnesses?
retain them if possible, for
Am I free to leave,
investigating.
officer?
And then remind Elwood of
Do
his
not
restraining
discuss the
order.
incident or make statements to anyone except authorized personnel from our company.
I mean, yeah.
Another incident that requires immediate attention is a power failure. It's a good idea to have authorized personnel turn off circuit breakers to prevent accidental startup or damage to equipment.
Grab a
when power
ladder and
resumes.
start throwing
You'll learn
people
more
off.
about this in your on-site training. Assist guests in exiting rides and darkened buildings.
Unless they can't get off. Unless they're 4 feet
you'll
up,
be given permission
up
to
in the
test
air.
run the equipment.
Well, there are evac
Before
procedures for
resuming
everything
normal operation.
asterisk except poorly designed
Remember,
rides.
after a major power failure, you must make another
Wasn't that a
test
thing
run of your
mildly
equipment
recently?
in
Like somebody
all
got a roller
modes of
coaster stuck
operation.
like at the top of the lift hill and just couldn't
During
get it
this
down.
presentation, you've been given an
Maybe?
overview of amusement facility
Like, I want to say
safety.
that was maybe like a year before
After
COVID.
working a few weeks, you'll develop a sixth sense regarding guests and their movements. And as
I
you
see
perform
guest
your duties,
people.
You'll learn to be what's happening near and
Are all
around
these
your
people
workstation.
mannequins? Like,
You'll be thinking safely.
No, they just go there on the weekends. Hey!
Leisure and
AKA,
recreation
this will be
employees
your
are special
job.
people.
You will become
They are
comfortable.
alert.
You will learn to
Use
recognize.
good judgment. Their appearance is pleasing, and they are courteous to our guests. Because our guests get special treatment, they
Even
keep
the managers
returning
pick up
to
trash.
amusement facilities
What?
and
You can't
attractions
give special
around the
treatment
world.
to
That's right. All of our
Because
guests
you,
get special
Our
treatment,
guests
including
know they are
Elwood.
welcome.
Yep.
They know they will have a good time. And even if they don't think
Even
about
that
it,
is.
they know they will be safe.
And by the way, you're being paid $6.95 an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it cuts back to the training room. It's like, I thought this was the sexual harassment seminar.
More Elwood. More Elwood.
Also, don't touch people. That's not cool.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
James
boy, you picked up
Pattern?
speed.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, there was a bunch of theme parks.
Oh, okay.
But not
so it wasn't
Hershey
just
Park.
for
They can
Cedar
go to
Point.
hell.
It was Cedar Fair entertainment in general.
Oh, that's just generic IAPA stuff. That makes sense.
Please put the disc back in your computer.
I can imagine all the bored teenagers in a room watching that, while their supervisor, a slightly older bored teenager, puts it on and says, "Yep, trained him."
All right.
Anyways,
Yep. Mission accomplished.
We've got to wrap up in 3 minutes, so let's keep this concise. What was... Don't let... Okay. What was everyone's favorite thing? Or would you... Okay, no, what was it now? Would you recommend it?
I guess. No, I wouldn't recommend either of these. If theme park things are your thing, then the 20th at least has some, as Ben and Matthew said, some nice artwork and some nice behind-the-scenes stuff that is fun to watch. But
it's a good
I
crash
personally,
course in Disney World history.
yeah, I guess if you need
somebody
that,
who's like doesn't know that much about Disney World and wants to learn, then yeah,
I guess a starter video,
Or
for
just
people.
watch timekeeping that I added.
But I don't think either of them were interesting enough to be worth watching again.
Yeah. That and the Lithgow special
I-
was nowhere near as complete as I would want for somebody being introduced. Just, like, I don't want to have it be like, this is an hour of dense garbage, but just like, if we're trying to talk about introducing somebody to Disney, we were joking about it. They never did the to come to this happy place welcome spiel. Like,
yes,
they covered some very interesting, very fun pieces of the history, but like there are some basics that you just omitted. That why?
Yee. Tubbs, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, round us out, Tubbs.
No? Okay.
No, you didn't. Oh.
What? God, Lithgow is so funny. Can we watch this special again from the beginning?
No. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Nope.
We'll see you
Nope.
next